等5秒才录。关了这些之后要等5秒才录。这边也关掉啊。
这鼠标。
坐正，然后等5秒。不对，笑一下。
Hi, I'm Paul, and today we're going to learn about hotspots. Hotspot volcanoes tend to form in ocean ridges or around them. How a hotspot is formed, you ask? A hotspot is formed when groundwater leaks from the ocean leaks into a patch of molten rock in the mantle. The water lowers the molten rock's melting point, and then it melts. And then the whole lot of stuff rushes off past the mantle, past the crust, and onto the surface. The formation of hotspots are very slow. Examples of older hotspots which have a long history are the Hawaiian volcanic and territorial chain. You've probably been to Hawaii. That's where it is, Hawaii. The entire island of Hawaii is made of volcanoes. Hotspot volcanoes are generally shield volcanoes, and they tend to have a lot of cinder cones and other stuff like side cones and splatter cones popping up all around them. Examples of those shields are Kilauea in Hawaii. It's been erupting since 1986 and hasn't even stopped yet. Kilauea is considered one of the most active volcanoes in the world. And do you know that hotspot volcanoes tend to be high? Hotspots generally only occur in oceans, so the foot of them is on the floor. Mauna Loa is 22,000 feet above the ocean floor, while Mauna Kea is 33,000 feet above the ocean floor. So think of how high this would be. Higher than Mount Everest. Can you believe it? So let's talk about the movement of hotspots. Hotspots tend to move with the plate. So if the plate moves here, the hotspot moves as well. See, let's say that this part is a hotspot and it's got a volcano. The volcano stays on the same area, but the plate shifts and the hotspot comes here. And then this volcano becomes extinct, the original one, because there is no more magma chamber underneath. It will be a miracle for it to erupt again, right? It's not scientifically possible, unless you believe in magic. Well, this volcano would be inactive after a few million, lots of millions of years, and then the plate shifts again here. And then the whole process continues until the world ends. And hotspot volcanoes tend to get lower as they become more inactive. That is because without lava building them up, of course you know that. You must have heard that Hawaii, that hotspot, is the only state in the USA that's growing. After a few hundred years, or maybe a few thousand years, the ice here will make the big island of Hawaii a bit bigger again. And then so on. Another chain of volcanoes here until the ocean is gone. But they do get lower. Mahukana used to be very high, but now it's below the ocean. because erosion. Erosion without something else to take place of the erosion. Just erosion, get slower like you chop a carrot. If you chop it but then add more pieces to it, it won't get smaller. If you just chop, and then put it in the frying pan, soon there will be no more carrots in your chopping board. It's like that. Erosion rolls away without lava to build it up again. Sometimes hotspots can be mysterious too. Some old volcanoes such as Mauna Ulu and Pu'uhuluhulu have erupted again. Those were considered to be inactive and extinct for hundreds of thousands of years. But scientists are wondering why they erupted again, erupting a small amount of fresh lava. Or magma. Magma is a scientific term. You don't use that in children's books. People use lava in children's books. Although sometimes you have to use magma, but sometimes people just say it's lava. Especially in children's books. Magma. The thickness of magma is decided by how much gas is in it. Hotspots tend to have less gas, so the lava is relatively thin and we call it pahoihoi. While in other types of volcanoes, there are lots of gas and the lava gets squishy and sticky like a toothpaste. It forces itself and sticky lava flows. That is called an flow. Flows aren't mostly dangerous because they occur on certain volcanic slopes, and although those volcanoes can't be hotspot volcanoes. So we're going to talk about them later. Anyway, pahoihoi flows are dangerous on stratovolcanoes because the slope is steep and its slope is high and steep, and lava tends to flow faster, especially pahoihoi because it's runny and it's like water. If you push toothpaste on the cardboard that has a degree like this, it won't go. But if you pour water on a cardboard that has it comes rushing off, and you'll soon run out of the water. It's like this. If it tends to get steeper, then the steeper it is, the more dangerous. Even steeper, it's like a waterfall. If you get some toothpaste on a huge waterfall, it won't come falling down. Get water, it comes rushing. Examples are Nyiragongo in the Republic of Congo. When it erupted, lava pahoihoi, of course, flowed down a slope, a very steep slope, at around 70 miles per hour, and took a blazing path through the city was in, leaving 36,000 homes ruined, 26,000 homes abandoned, and lots of people, around 70, were killed. So you get it. Most lava can be dangerous, but in different conditions. Right now we're going to move on. Anyway, a hotspot volcano sometimes tends to have some stages. The first is that underwater. It's underwater, of course, and it starts steaming. The second is post-shoot. It just reached the surface and eruptions tend to get explosive. And after a while it calms down in the normal stage. Volcanoes like Kilauea and Hualalion in those stages. And the last is the dormant stage. It erodes, and then it may get active again and some small eruptions occur. After that, the volcano is officially considered extinct, although some volcanoes don't follow that pattern. For example, Mauna Loa, meaning erupting non-stop, and the eruption didn't get explosive when it just reached the surface. Hotspots don't normally occur. I think there's one called Bozo, or I'm not sure the name anymore. I saw it on Wikipedia about a year ago. I don't remember the name. I think it's called Bozo or something in Africa. Anyway, hotspots can have a huge chain of volcanoes that you don't notice. Like this. Let's say volcanoes above ground, 5 volcanoes below the sea, 16. So you can think, how long can a hotspot go on? So hotspots move. Let's go over. Hotspots move with the place. Volcanoes tend to get inactive and then erupt again and then become extinct. And there are 2 types of lava, Aa and Pahoehoe. Both lavas can be dangerous, but in different conditions. Large Pahoehoe flows can destroy entire villages, either bury them or burn them. There are lots of stages in a Hawaiian volcano, but some volcanoes do not follow this stage. This is all I know about hotspots. So thanks for watching. See you later.